Okay, this one's for Bubby and Sissy. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Yeah? Doing good? Are you making noises and smiles? I've heard a lot of good things about you and how big you're growing. You're about to have a birthday. We're going to read Corduroy Goes to the Library today. You want to read with Grandma? Okay, let's get started. Have you ever been to the library? This is a fun book because it has flaps. You want to see all the flaps? Today is Corduroy's favorite day of the week because today is the day he goes to the library. But first he must find the 3 books he needs to return. Now where could they be? This is the best kind of book. You want to see why? Look, there are surprises. Oh, that's not a library book. That's a truck. Do you see the truck, Bubby? You would like that truck, wouldn't you? What do you think is hiding on the bed? He didn't make his bed, did he? You think he should make his bed? Oh, there's his little alligator on his bed. That's not where the library books are. What's under his pillow? I hide books under my pillow when I'm going to go to bed. I found a library book. We should tell Corduroy, shouldn't we? Should we tell Corduroy we found one of the library books? Let's look in the drawers. In the bottom drawer? Just clothes or there's a library book too. Wonder what's in the middle drawer. Socks? I see socks. Socks keep your feet warm. And, goodness, a flashlight and a whistle. Oh, I should send you a whistle. Your mommy and daddy would love for you to make noises with a whistle, huh? And flashlights are fun toys. Let's see what's under the rug over here. We haven't found anything for Sissy to play with yet. Another library book. This is about Gregory Rabbit. You see the big overflowing laundry? Looks to me like it's time for Corduroy to do his wash. What's in there? An airplane and a fuzzy pink blanket. Sissy would like to play with that, wouldn't she? You like the airplane? It's raining outside, so Corduroy wears his boots, raincoat, and hat. He listens to the sound of the raindrops on his umbrella. Don't get your books wet, Corduroy. How do we keep our books dry? You put them in a bag? I put my books in a bag when it's wet. Let's look in all the flaps. Ready? Under the umbrella, I see a little mouse. What's that mouse doing? He's reading a book? Kind of like we are. Grandma's reading with her little baby mouse, huh? And there's a baby in the baby buggy reading a book. Yeah, is that a baby puppy? Just like Bubby and Sissy are reading with Grandma. That's right. What else do we have over here? An umbrella. And behind the umbrella is a kitty reading a book. Yeah, does Diego read books? No. That's silly, isn't it? But that's fun. Oh, there's one more flap. What's behind the curtain? A raccoon reading a book. Now, you've got to be kidding me. A raccoon reading... Oh, he's reading the newspaper, actually. Yeah, does Daddy read the newspaper? Or Grandpa? Well, here's a raccoon reading a newspaper. Corduroy returns the books he borrowed. Wow, this is the library. That's a really busy place, isn't it? Do you see all the children and the adults and the books? They're reading and working on the computer. The library is a busy place and there are many things to do. Should Corduroy read a book in a cozy chair? Like the puppy's doing over there? Or should he play on the computer? Like the little gingham bunny is doing? That looks like fun. It's almost time for story hour, so Corduroy heads for the children's section. Here he went. He put the book in the drop box, and then what do you think happens inside the box? You want to lift the flap? Oh, there are the books. Those are the books that everybody else had put in. That's really cool. I always wondered what was inside a drop box. Now I know. I don't see any other flaps on this page. Oh, here's a flap. You want to lift this one up? Who's going to help me? Buddy, Sissy? Can you reach your finger forward and help me? Beady Bear. Oh, it's the cover of the book. And here's one that's another book. Those are cool. All right. Today, the librarian is reading books about farms. After the stories, everyone makes animal masks. Corduroy pretends to be a cow. Moo, moo. Next week, we'll play a game called Who Am I? Says the librarian. Come dressed as your favorite character from a book. Everyone will try to guess who you are. Who would you dress up as? I think I would dress up as Paddington Bear. I think that's my favorite from when I was a little girl. Okay, so now what are we doing? This is the librarian reading his book. On the farm, there are cows and pigs and ducks and sheep and chickens. See the librarian's book? And then they made masks. Who do you think is behind this mask? Oh, one of our little friends, yes. I think, is that the mole? I think that's our mole friend. And then who do you think is behind this mask? Can you tell who it is? Our little mouse friend? Bunny doesn't have a mouse. Who's behind the duck mask? Who do you think it is? The puppy dog that was reading the newspaper in the other page. And do you remember who was the cow? Who was the cow? Our friend Corduroy. Hello, Corduroy. Oh, I love Corduroy. Okay. And what does a mouse say? Do you remember, Buddy? What does a mouse say? Can you look at Sissy and say, moo, moo? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Before Corduroy leaves the library, he wants to pick some new books to take home. There are so many to choose from. Finally, Corduroy finds 3 books he likes. How many is 3? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, we're going to learn to count, aren't we? He takes them to the librarian and gives her his library card. She stamps the books with the date they're due back. Good choices, Corduroy. Let's see what books he chose. Should we see what books he chose? We have Fuzzy Tail Bear. It makes sense that Corduroy would want to read about a bear, huh? Fuzzy Tail Bear. That looks like a good book. And what else? A Rainbow of My Own. It's all about rainbows. And spaces. Yeah. Space Watch. That's cool. What's on the computer? It's going to show when he got his books, when he borrowed his books, and when they're going to be returned. Wow, isn't that neat how the library works? They'll let you use their books so that you can read them and then bring them back. Did you know this is a library book? We'll talk about it at the end. All week long, Corduroy and his friends work on their book character costumes. Who do you think Corduroy will be? Who do you think? He had some good books. Maybe his books are giving him an idea. What's in the basket? He's using it to work on his costume. Does Mommy have a basket like this with sewing things in it? I see scissors and pins. Yeah, needles and thread. That's her sewing basket. Just like Mommy's sewing basket or Grandma's. And, oh, what is the gingham bunny going to be? Can you tell? Who's this in a red hood? Is that Little Red Riding Hood? I'm trying to figure out who Corduroy's going to be with a funky hat like that and a cape and these big old boots. Looks like he's going to be a magician of some... Oh, he's going to be Hook. The mole is going to be Captain Hook, I think. Look at the hook on his hand. See that? Who's this hiding out in the closet? He's got a jacket over his head. Oh, that's just goofy. I wouldn't be hiding behind a jacket in there. All right, we're getting to the end of the book. We're almost there. Finally, it's library day again. Can you guess who Corduroy is? Who is Corduroy? It's so tricky. Who is this? I see a newspaper hat. And I see a funky dress thing like this. I don't know, is it Robin Hood? I haven't read the book. Here's the Little Red Riding Hood book with the Little Red Riding Hood girl. And the gingerbread man with the bunny. And the Ugly Duckling. Aw. These are some good books. What's in the librarian's apron pocket? Suckers. Yum, yum. All right, it's time to see who Corduroy was. What? It didn't tell us. Well, there you go. I'm guessing Robin Hood. I don't know. Mamas, do you want to tell me? That's not how I meant to finish the book. Okay, Corduroy Goes to the Library, Bubby and Sissy. I hope you enjoyed that. And now the book's got to go back to the library. But when you come see me, we'll get more books and we'll read together, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.